Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is Tennis Now presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today and it ships today. Novak Djokovic is ready to make history in New York City. If he wins the US Open, he will capture a record-setting 21st Grand Slam title and become the first man since Rod Laver in 1969 to complete the calendar Grand Slam. Before Wimbledon, we posted our top 5 reasons we think Novak will do it. If you missed that, no worries. Go to the Tennis Now YouTube channel. You can check out that video. Today, we're looking at potential roadblocks to Novak's route to history, with the top 5 contenders who might get in his way. Launching our list, Alexander Zverev. The 2020 US Open finalist came very close to winning his first major last September before blowing a 2-set lead to Dominic Thiem. Novak has beaten Sasha 5 times in a row. However, Zverev tested Novak in a very tight Australian Open quarterfinal. And Zverev has beaten Djokovic in big matches before, sweeping the 2018 ATP Finals Championship match and the 2017 Rome Final. Can he show that grit in New York? We'll find out. Up next, maybe Matteo Berrettini can do it. The big serving Italian has met Djokovic in each of the last 2 majors, with Nole scoring 4-set wins at Roland Garros and again at Wimbledon. Wouldn't it be fitting, though, if they squared off again in Flushing Meadows? If it happens, Berrettini owns the game to beat Nole, but does he have the nerve in those tough moments? As we tape today's news, Matteo is second on tour in aces and third in service games held. We'll see how he does in New York. Our next contender came achingly close to his first major title against Novak in Paris, and that, of course, is Stefanos Tsitsipas. He built a 2-0 lead over Novak, but who stormed back for a 5-set win? Nole, of course. Both of their Grand Slam meetings have gone 5 sets. Overall, Novak has won 6 of 8 meetings versus Tsitsipas. But both of Steph's wins have come on hard court. And if the 22-year-old Greek sharpens his closing skills, he has the all-court game to beat anybody. After falling to Frances Tiafoe in his Wimbledon opener, Tsitsipas should be pretty pumped up to bounce back in a big way at the season's final slam. Number 2 on our list is Daniil Medvedev. Novak defused Daniil in this year's Australian Open final, allowing only 9 games in a very dominant performance. Yet the second-ranked Russian has won 3 of his last 5 meetings versus Djokovic, including a straight sets win en route to the ATP Finals last November. The 6'6" Medvedev has a massive serve, and he can cruise through holds very quickly to pile on the pressure. Daniil is one of the few players on the planet who can go toe-to-toe with Novak in backhand rallies. His wide wingspan makes him very tough to ace, and the Russian's fast, flat strikes play really well at Flushing Meadows. The man nicknamed Medi Bear has added reason to roar. With a deep run in New York, he could actually challenge Nole for the world #1 ranking. And remember, at the 2019 US Open, Medvedev emerged as a fan favorite for his courage, staring down Rafael Nadal in a 5-set thriller. And topping our list, it's got to be Rafa. That's right, Novak's greatest rival, Rafael Nadal, is his top threat in New York. Now, Nole fans point out that he leads 30-28 in their record-setting rivalry, and Novak hasn't lost a hard-court match to Rafa in about 8 years. But Rafa's last hard-court win over Novak came at the US Open. It was in the final back in 2013. Rafa has beaten Novak in 2 US Open finals, and in his last Flushing Meadows appearance, Nadal won his 4th US Open. Nadal has won 19 of his last 20 US Open matches, so he's kind of on a roll. Rafa has beaten Novak in 2 US Open finals, and in his last Flushing Meadows appearance, Nadal won his 4th US Open. And here's the biggest reason Rafa is the top threat. No one will fight Nole fiercer than Rafa will. Rafa is also looking for his 21st major title, so you can bet he's going to bring a lot of fire to New York, where Nadal is a massive fan favorite. Rafa has opted out of the Olympics, and he's going to play the City Open in Washington, D.C., and you can bet he's doing all he can to be ready for a US Open run. Nole got the best of Rafa in Paris. Will he do it again in New York? But you know, sometimes it's those unheralded underdogs who get in the way of history. Remember back when Serena Williams played for the calendar Grand Slam in 2015? It was 32-year-old Roberto Vinci, a 300-to-1 shot to win the Open, who shattered Serena's dream at that event. Feel free to share your predictions in the comments section. We know anything can happen. I'm Grace Carter. See you next time here on Tennis Now.